Hello and welcome to Civilization 5. So, with this game, I am going to be playing with some mods. If you are not familiar with Civilization 5, I'm not really going to be attempting to explain the game, as that would just take way too long. So, if you are not familiar with Civilization 5, then I would suggest you go watch some other video series. There's probably plenty of tutorials on YouTube if you're actually interested in the game. But if you are familiar with the game, then feel free to keep watching. So, I'll be using InfoAddict, because that just gives you a lot more information about what's going on in the game. I'll be using this set of yet another Earth map mods. So, basically, giant Earth map. It's supposed to be realistic and it has true start locations. Leader fix makes it so that some of the leaders, instead of just having white screens, which normally occurs when Civ bugs out, just have like 2D screens. And the DLL that lets you have 43 Civs. So in addition to that, I will also be playing with unlimited barbarian experience, 4 tiles tweak, which lets you build farms on tundra and adds 1 food to the base yield of deserts so that those starts are not as crappy. And events and decisions. So with events and decisions, basically there are a set of decisions that you can make, which will be easier to explain when I actually load up the game. And there are also a bunch of random events that can happen. I'll be turning off Spaceship Victory because I do intend to go for a domination victory in this game, and I don't really want to have to deal with the AI building a spaceship. Also because it's just like the only victory type that you cannot really prevent, short of just completely wiping out the AI that is building a spaceship, which is often not an option. And I'll also be turning off time victory because I don't really think it's a very good victory anyway. Play with rich resources because why not? I'll be playing on Emperor difficulty and Epic game pace. I like Epic game pace because you could basically do more with your units instead of having to constantly upgrade them because they're constantly becoming obsolete. But the game doesn't go as insanely slow as Marathon. So anyway, here's the screen.
Greetings, O great Temujin, immortal emperor of the mighty Mongol Empire. Your fists shatter the walls of cities, and your voice brings despair to your enemies. O Khan, you united the warring tribes of Northern Asia into a mighty people, creating the greatest cavalry force the world has ever witnessed. Your people's cunning diplomacy divided their enemies, making them weak and helpless before Mongolia's conquering armies. In a few short years, your people's soldiers conquered most of China and Eastern Asia, and the empire continued to grow until it reached west into Europe and south to Korea. Indeed, it was the greatest empire ever seen, dwarfing those pathetic conquests of the Romans or the Greeks. Temujin, your people call upon you once more to lead them to battle and conquest. Will the world once again tremble at the thunderous sound of your cavalry sweeping down from the steppes? Will you build an empire that stands the test of time?
So, their unique ability, not that amazing, so I'm not going to be fighting city-states, but mounted units having extra movement is nice. So the Kashyyyks, in addition to just their start location in general, this is a big reason why I am playing as the Mongols, because of the Kashyyyks. These guys are just truly amazing. They are a replacement for the knight, and they are actually a ranged unit. They have 5 movement points and can move after attacking. So, they work very well as siege units because you can just move and attack the city and move out. They also earn experience faster and great generals faster. So, gets you the good promotions like logistics and +1 range faster. The Khans, which are a replacement for the great general, they, in addition to the normal great general combat bonus that they provide, and being able to construct the citadel, they also heal adjacent units an extra 15 hit points per turn, which does stack with the March promotion. So, those things become pretty crazy. Anyway. I could settle on top of the copper if I want to try for Petra in my capital. But the thing is, not an emperor, probably not going to be able to get Petra. Unless I go straight forward, which would involve skipping pottery and potentially Stonehenge, which I do want to try for, so I at least have some kind of chance at getting a religion. So, I think I'll pass. We also have salt near us, which is very... Work with salt, set the city to production focus, get a scout, and a monument. I could also choose to skip the monument and just get another scout if I get a culture ruins, but not a monument. Tradition starter is just gonna, or tradition opener is just gonna come way too slow. So we have this decisions button here, which I will take a brief look at once my turn starts. So you can see there are a bunch of decisions that you can make, and they each have different requirements and do different things. Some decisions require a new thing called magistrates. My understanding of those is that you start with 2 magistrates, and you can get more from some kind of national wonder, and I don't know if it's actually in the Civilopedia, but it might be. I don't know. I don't know if any of these are either. But basically my understanding of it is that there's some wonder that you can build, national wonder, that lets you actually get the judiciary court. Gives you extra magistrates, and you also get them from random events in addition to starting with 2. So this thing gives you 3 magistrates and 1 new magistrate when entering a new era. So after pottery, I'm just going to go straight for calendar, most likely. I don't see any reason not to, because I actually want to get a religion. Because religions are amazing on giant maps like this, if you can actually get one. It's harder on higher difficulties because the AI starts with pottery, so they can immediately get shrines, meaning that getting a pantheon can be difficult. Unless you actually grab Stonehenge. Or at the very least, be getting a very late pantheon. +1 population. Work at the copper. Yeah, my border's not going to expand very quick, but now I'm getting 6 gold per turn, so that's nice. So, let's go grab these other ruins. I want to go meet China to the east with this warrior, so that I know where they are, because I really don't want to forward settle China. There, met China. Oh, they took the ruins. That's not nice. It's not nice at all. Come on now, China. But yeah, like, if I forward settle China, they're a very aggressive civ, so they're probably just gonna attack me if I forward settle them. And that is not what I want. I do plan to attack them once I get a few Kashyyyks, but until then, it is not going to be such a brilliant idea to attack them. So with that scout, I'm going to go send him west to go meet some of the European civs. This warrior standing right near, yeah, I can see their border, right near where I wanted to go. But I guess I can just scout around the surrounding area real quick. You can see I already found a ruin. So we've got a pretty decent amount of salt around here. Some copper. Yes, that's Beijing. Probably gonna sell my second city somewhere around here. Not entirely sure. There's still time to decide. But right now, my current plan is to get 4 core cities and the National College. Right, so now that I know where Beijing is, I know not to settle in this area here. Probably going to be settling more downwards or even westwards. I probably will settle a city around this area eventually, but not until after China's not a threat. There's Siam. No. Ram is basically a forward settling asshole, so I'm not going to be selling my embassy to him. I don't think any of the AIs actually have writing yet, but pretty soon I should be getting asked by some AIs to actually sell my embassy. I probably won't accept embassy from China until they know where my capital is. Like, I'm sure they know where it is, because I don't want any kind of early aggression from them. I'm just cutting down this way, because I know Mount Kailash is around here somewhere. If I really wanted to, yeah, the first Pantheon's already gone on, what, turn 15? Not a chance of getting that. So I'll probably send this warrior back over to defend my city against barbarians. The monument's almost done, so I'll get started on a shrine. There we go, grab a shrine. I think then I'll grab a worker. There's some ruins, nice. Mostly waiting for my border to expand, so I'll find out on the next turn where it's going to expand to. So I would like to reassign the guy from the copper to a better food tile. Preferably either the salt or the oasis. So I found a barbarian camp and some ruins. Yeah, there's some snow around here, which means we should be getting pretty close. So warrior. Culture ruin, nice. So let's grab the tradition opener. That gives us 6 culture per turn now. That's pretty good. So I might continue exploring south with that warrior, but probably shouldn't let him wander too far from home when... Ah, nice, extra population. And my border expanded to the oasis, so I could just work that now. Steel grow in 14 turns, border's gonna grow in 4 turns to either the stone or the salt. I'm hoping the salt. Thought Mount Kailash was around here somewhere, but I don't know. Got quite a bit of copper and salt around here. If China settles some kind of city around here, I'll probably just take that along with Beijing. Because while I don't think Beijing itself is going to be coastal, it's also going to be on the way to Korea, who does get a coastal capital, I believe. So I do want to secure some kind of coastal access within a reasonable time frame. And yeah, now he's asking for me for an embassy. I don't really care to give him an embassy. I don't need him forward settling me. Yeah, like I really need to go send my scout to go meet some other civs to get that research bonus. Because Techs cost less for every civ that you have met that has that tech. I found ruins, and my border expanded to the salt. Nice. 7 turns to grow? I can live with that. Adopt a new policy. I got archery from a ruin. Nice. Some more salt. Grab oligarchy. No, I'm not giving you an embassy go. Yeah, I do have a worker queued up after the shrine. Oh, nice, I got faith. So that means I can actually grab desert folklore. That's gonna be great. I guess it's good I found that ruin late then, because I don't think you can actually get faith from ruins until around like turn 20. That's awesome. Yeah, like there's a lot of desert here, and so desert folklore is the obvious choice. 140 turns for my next chance of great profit. That's gonna go down, especially if I decide that I actually want to go settle Mount Kailash. Which I definitely do want to do eventually, but I don't actually know where it is right now. I'm pretty sure it's around here somewhere. Let's see, now I have a pretty good idea of the surrounding area. So I might settle the city here, because that's pretty close to my capital and not too close to China. They might still complain about it though. I could settle the city down here. I could settle something over here. I want to get rid of that barbarian camp. If I settle down near this cotton, I could sell here to get salt and incense, because I do want to get at least some new luxuries with each new city. It's a good rule of thumb for not dropping way into negative happiness to have at least one unique luxury per city. Preferably two, but that's not always an option. More ruins. Alright. Let's go see what's in the camp. Brute. Probably won't be too hard. Border expanded to the stone. So I might actually work the stone my next population. Maybe once I pop calendar, I'll stagnate the city to grab Stonehenge. I don't necessarily need to grab it now that I have desert folklore, but it also denies the AI in getting it, so city's not going to grow very fast anyway. But I think I prefer the gold. And after the worker, I think I'll actually grab a settler. Yeah, I definitely think it's going to be a good idea to hook up the salt at least before I decide to actually settle my next city. Heal up on that warrior. More population, okay. So I mean, I don't really need Stonehenge, but I've got pretty decent production. I could also try for the Temple of Artemis, but I should have started on that earlier if I wanted to. But yeah, after calendar, I'm definitely going to want mining. Then I'll probably grab animal husbandry. And then we'll see. I could try for Petra, but I don't think it's gonna happen really. The thing with Petra is the AI loves it. The AI also often gets desert starts. Like, I believe Arabia starts in the desert. There's an archer, great. Yeah, I might need to just back up. Might need to actually grab an archer to deal with these barbarians. How much did that pay? 270? Probably be faster. Alright, screw it, we're not gonna bother with Stone Edge. I need an archer to go deal with these barbarians. I'm not too excited about stagnating the city. Oh, yep, here's a random event. So we can either gain 4 science or 50% chance to gain 7 science. Well, 4 science is only half a turn, so I'll just go for this. Nope, nothing. And yeah, there's Attila. Yeah, the brutes are already coming. Fortify on that hill. Not just because I need to heal up, but also so that I get a defensive bonus if the barbarian attacks me. Guess it's good that I don't have anything that the brute can pillage, but yeah. There's Attila. So we'll get mining in 6 turns. And an archer in 5. This brute can't really do anything. He doesn't have anything to pillage yet. City bombardment. I could steal a worker from Attila, but it would take a while to get over here. Alright, let's attack the brute. It's actually good too terribly. I don't know where that archer went. Got a promotion. It's gonna be drill 1. Let's heal him up a bit. Get the archer in 3, and then I'll grab a worker and a settler. It's really tempting to just settle in the middle of all this salt, because salt is just amazing. Ramon's Declaration of Friendship, alright. Might just wait until we get writing and then exchange embassies, but really would rather not risk having him forward settle me. I think once I get writing, I'll just exchange embassies with everyone. Yeah, this is not gonna work well. Fortify on top of the hill. So that I can heal up, and also, there we go, legalism. That could be a free amphitheater in the capital once I get drama and poetry, and a free monument in my first few cities. It's gonna be the next 3 that get a monument. I do intend to settle 4 cities to take full advantage of tradition's bonuses. Where exactly I'm going to place those cities, I'm not entirely sure yet. There's the archer. And yeah, you saw that the brute took massive damage trying to attack my warrior. That's why I fortified him instead of attacking. Not just that he would heal up, but also
the meek shall inherit it.
So that not just that he would heal up, but also he gets a defensive bonus. I'm not gonna be able to one-shot him, so I'll just keep healing. It's tempting to accept the embassy payment offer, but no. Can I start attacking him on this turn? No. There's Napoleon. None of these guys have actual leader screens so far. Do I want to risk it? He'll be pretty low on health. I think I'll be alright. 48 hit points. It'll be a bit risky, but I think I'll be fine. Yeah, they didn't even try to kill me. So just get him with the archer. Let the warrior heal up a bit and just kill the brute on the next turn. As long as it's still going to take 18 turns. So the city will not be stagnating in 22 turns. I'm at Kiev. Is that another city-state I saw? No, I'm pretty sure that's just Kiev. And let's get rid of this camp. It's not enough for drill 2, but that's fine. So I just... No, I'm not giving you an embassy. I don't need you to know where my capital is. Borders grew to the copper. Good work with the copper, but I like the extra production.
조선의 궁궐에 당도한 것을.
There's Korea. Interesting that I found a scout all the way over here. He's over more to the east around here. So I don't know what the situation is regarding barbarians around here, but apparently there are ruins that I did not get. He's totally gonna steal those ruins on the next turn, I just know it. There's Poland. Yep, he stole the ruins. God damn it. Why you do this, Korea? There's my worker. So I definitely want to go improve the salt. That's gonna be +1 food, +1 production. Yeah, salt is just an amazing luxury because it adds food and +1 food and +1 gold, so it actually adds food to the base yield of the tile, and the mine actually gives it extra food. So you can end up with, like, on the plains it's like 3 food, 3 production, 1 gold. It's insane. What's that? Not sure whose borders it is. Oh, I think that's actually Austria. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that's Austria. There's more ruins. This time I'm gonna be the one blocking the way for Korea. So I don't think there are any other barbarian camps. There's that one down there. I'll just send the warrior back to defend my capital. I can also explore north with the warrior. Not a bad idea. There's animal husbandry. And... Yep, there's Austria. Oh, archers actually upgrade to composite bowmen from ruins. That's pretty interesting. I didn't actually realize they could do that. So you just go back and defend Karakorum. Let's see. I could see where iron is on the map. I could go for writing. Yeah, let's just grab writing for a library. Then we can exchange embassies with everyone. There's Rome. I guess he met my scout all the way over here. Yeah, there's his scout. Here's Vienna. His fur is up north, so I'll probably settle a city around there. Probably settle a city somewhere around here-ish. Plenty of mountains like in observatory. There's Portugal. Kiev's not too happy with me, but my influence should be back to 0 on the next turn.
Benvenuto a Venezia. Sol d'oggi Enrico Dando.
There's Venice. Oh, that's Vanessatos Rome. It's important to get through here and meet some of the European civs early before their borders block the way. There's more ruins. Nice. I'll just leave the warrior in my capital. Or, well, actually, you don't need to. I could explore north a bit. I'm still getting 3 gold per turn, so that's fine. I could try and speed up the settler a little bit by reassigning the tiles, but that's not necessary. I'll be getting landed elite in 13 turns, so... There's William. That's going to be when I actually start trying to grow the city again. I'll just attack the archer. Get some experience on my composite bowman. He's probably going to attack me back, but that's fine. He's doing barely any damage to me. There's Russia. I can't do anything with the scout on this turn. Lots of salt around.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb.
Okay, so trying to settle their second city here. Yeah, so if I were to settle a city around here, China would definitely try and attack me. So that'd be really close to China. Oh, I saw someone's borders. There's more ruins. Get a barrage. And there goes the archer. But I was created to steal these ruins because I saw his scout around here. There's a bunch of forest tundra north of where I start, and yeah, Attila already wants to go declare war on Russia. Oh, that's Napoleon, okay. 70 gold. Oh, there's a barbarian camp right here. Well, that was like the most worthless ruin ever. Nurture's on the hill, so I think he can actually attack me from there. That's kind of annoying. Just move here instead. No, I don't want to move the worker. Yeah, that gives me a bit of extra happiness. So now, I'm good on happiness, but I will be growing my city some more, so I could just connect the copper. May as well. Napoleon already has a second city. Most people in Europe aren't going to be getting more than, like, I don't know, maybe 2 or 3 cities. Just gets really crowded in there really quickly. The brute might try to attack my composite bowman, and I might have to use heal instantly if he does, but I hope he doesn't. Okay, he didn't. Could actually also grab a farm. It's probably a better idea. Let's just fortify the warrior. Shouldn't take longer than 2, maybe 3 turns. Yeah, you can see I've already trapped my scout in here. This fucking William settled a city right here. God damn it, William. Not the best idea ever to be sending that settler without an escort, but...
동지역.
Oh well. So where do I want my second city exactly? Probably around here somewhere. Definitely next to a mountain. And a promotion of a warrior. So I'm actually completely locked in here. No, not completely. Warrior Gradual 2, now that's a hand axe, that's great. Well, let's just get rid of the camp. They might be able to kill my warrior. There's not a lot I can do about that if they do. But I just wanted to get rid of that camp. Oh. The hand axe was bombarding the composite bowman, okay. Interesting choice. That is not a hill, but if I move here, I'm gonna die at the composite bow, or the hand axe. Well, he has drill 2 and 28 hit points, he might be able to survive. The archer can't bombard me anymore because it's not on a hill, but I might lose the warrior. Oh, hand axe.
He who destroys a good...
I guess it wasn't able to kill me then. So after that settler, I think we'll grab a library. Oh, there's horses next to our capital. That's nice. I could just buy a granary if I wanted to. But I don't think I want to. Do I have any traders available? Oh yeah, I could send a trader to Shanghai. And that would give me some science. Well, I want to research now. I don't need philosophy yet. I can go with bronze working. I grab a watermill. Let's see where iron is on the map.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
South Embassy. I'm not gonna accept embassy with you because I don't think you've seen my capital yet. There we go, there's our first settler. So we'll move the stone to the copper. And in 3 turns we'll be getting landed elite.
Im Namen des großen deutschen Volkes heiße ich euch willkommen.
Actually, it does not have routing. It's interesting. Let's see what our scout over here is doing. Let's move our solar. There's Berlin, and I'm trapped. I could declare war just to get through. But I'll probably just wait till I can get open borders.
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u enig belang zal inboezemen.
Here is Amsterdam. Amsterdam is coastal. I don't actually know what we can start getting our first decisions. Medieval era. Medieval era. Mathematics. That doesn't sound terrible, but 25% gold is not going to be huge in the early game. Definitely not going to be wasting any culture that would be preventing me from getting. Oh, can't be enacted in the ancient era. So yeah, wouldn't be delaying my tradition finisher anyway. This is archaeology, and this is industrialization. So yeah, we're not going to be getting decisions anytime soon. Just get back to our own territory to heal up. I could go for an early construction, just to make sure that China doesn't try to attack me. That's not a terrible idea. Because I don't plan to be getting National College until I have at least 3 cities. Yeah, let's actually grab an early construction. There's my Italy. And now the city will grow in 17 turns. Nice. Farm will be done in the next turn, so I could just move one of the copper there, but that would also mean making less gold. Which isn't necessarily a bad thing, but I don't know. So where do I want the second city? Yeah, he already sold something down here. So that's not an option. I could settle here and get some copper and salt. I could settle down here to get the incense. I get 3 tiles with salt. Settle here on top of the salt, get the incense, but then I won't benefit from the mine. So it's a tough decision. Go see what's going on over here. And that's exactly what I was hoping would happen. That's why you always need an escort for your settler. I really hate when that happens because there's just no way of knowing that it's gonna happen. Comet sighted. Lose 150 golden age points. Lose 150 golden age points. I didn't even know I had any golden age points. That looks like it's the only option I have. Oh, well. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I have no golden age points now. Oh, actually I had a decent amount. No. The warrior actually did not... Brute did actually not try to capture my settler. That's interesting. This wouldn't be a terrible spot here. Get some salt and some copper. I could sell here. Tough decision. I have 2 unique luxuries near my capital, so I think I should be fine. Also, I should work this farm. Let's speed up the growth of the city. 12 turns, yeah, that's better. So let's grab this copper here. So, for some reason, the barbarian did not try to capture my settler. And so, I'm going to take advantage of that, and basically settle my city here, bombard the brute, and, you know, this is really a bug that I should not be taking advantage of, but it gets rid of the camp if you buy the tile, so, yeah. Anyway. Set the city to production, focus, lock the food. Get started on the library. The reason to keep the city on production focus, even though I am focusing on food with the manual tile assignment, is because, well, basically, at the end of your turn, food gets added at the end of your turn. The excess food that goes towards getting a new citizen, and so at the end of your turn it will calculate if there's enough food to get a new citizen, and if it does, then it gives you a new citizen. And now you can actually make use of that citizen, like you can actually manually assign that citizen until the beginning of your next turn. And so by putting the city in production focus, that new citizen will go to a production tile and you'll get the production out of that. It's kind of a neat little trick that you can use to get things done faster. And yeah, everyone wants to be friends. That's how it works in this game. Enemy's near, and now he's just not gonna have a chance. I could buy the Oasis, but I don't think I'll do it unless I actually cannot have my border expand though. Like if it expands to the copper, I'll buy the Oasis. Would have been a better use to buy the Oasis than the camp, but I didn't want to deal with the barbarian camp, so yeah. Venice is happy I became friends with Austria. Yeah, everyone's friends with each other. It really is tempting to just, like, go declare war to get through here, but I'm not gonna do it. That would just be a bit cheaty, I think. Also, I should really go send, like, this warrior to defend Beshbalak. I'll put the composite bowman in Karakorum so I don't have to pay maintenance for it.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
And yeah, Portugal wants friendship. Venice is usually pretty willing to declare friendship, so I might ask him. Maybe I push through friendship with the same leader.
Saluti.
Yeah, he accepted. Does he have writing?
Saluti.
Let's exchange embassies.
Andevanti.
Yeah, China already covets my lands. I don't know if they can covet your lands without actually knowing where they are, but I don't want them to covet my lands even more. Ah, whatever, I'll just exchange embassies. Honestly, she already coveted my lands, and so I imagine if she's gonna attack me, she's gonna attack me anyway. And yes, it is gonna go for masonry first, okay. So I'm probably gonna wanna get city walls at some point in the near future, just in case she tries to attack me. I'm making an effort not to settle near her, so that I don't have to leave a poorly defended city. Like, if I settled something around here, it would be just extremely exposed, way out in the open. So, I can grab a scout somewhere. I could grab a scout in Beshbalak. Send him south. It's an option. I could buy a scout. So I do still want to go find Mount Kailash.
Yeah.
Yeah, alright, screw it, let's buy a scout. After that library, we can get, what, a caravan and a granary. It's free technology, I don't think there's much point trying for the Great Library at this point. All these wonders are going to be gone by the time I finish them. Russia wants embassy, sure. Pretty sure I already knew where Moscow was. Yeah, it's over here.
Ashura ye mate dane akarp shu. Gergina kaya hana amarutalik.
There's this area. And let's send the scouts south. Now, bronze working will actually allow me to get... Yeah, bronze working will let me get the barracks. So I could actually recruit scouts with +1 vision. And that's pretty much also what I was scared of with accepting an embassy. That is just such a troll city. Like, really? 4 tiles away from my capital. That's just such a troll city. I might just grab a few composite bowmen and go raise that city or something. Because that's just such a crappy city. And she stole my horses, too. What a bitch. This is why you don't accept embassies if the AI does not know where your capital was. I'd assume since she coveted my lands that she already knew where I was, but clearly not. I really hate it when the AI does that. I'll just sell some troll city right next to your capital.
Es wäre in
I tell her to stop settling near me, but that would just piss her off, make her more likely to attack me, and she probably wouldn't even listen anyway. I should probably grab the Oasis. I should probably just buy the Oasis before she does. Because I really don't want her to steal that. Yeah, I'll buy the Oasis. I don't want her trying to steal the Oasis. I don't need her stealing my tiles. These Oases are very valuable.
동지여.
Except embassy with Korea. Yeah, he's over here. Beijing is not actually coastal. Sometimes I wonder why the AI never actually bothers to move their initial settler at all. Beijing could have been a coastal city, but apparently the AI is not smart enough to move. Bishbalik is a little bit exposed, but I do have these mountains and hills. So, it should be alright. Yeah, here's Ram City. You got the cotton. I was considering settling a city here. Yeah, Enrico completed Stonehenge. That's pretty late for Stonehenge. I probably shouldn't have accepted embassy, but I'm kind of curious as to where he is. Yeah, like 1 tile away from being a coastal city. Probably shouldn't have accepted that embassy because now he's definitely going to forward settle me. It's like Siam, Ramcam, Trollface as he's often called. No, I'm not gonna backstab Korea. Let me see if I can bribe him to attack in Korea. Declare war on Korea. Nope, not doing it. Wouldn't be a bad idea. to bribe him into getting into a war, just so that they get off my back. So I don't want them getting any silly ideas. If they ask for declaration of friendship, I'll accept, but they are also known for backstabbing, so that doesn't necessarily mean they're not going to attack me, because China is known for having a very deceptive leader. 4 turns to construct a mine. Yeah, there's a barbarian there. I don't really care about him. Mostly wanted to see where Mount Kailash was, because I know it's around here somewhere. But yeah, and Assyria is over here. And 5 tiles away from them is Babylon. Yeah, like their capitals literally spawn right next to each other. Warrior, you can move here. I probably still want to explore north some, but I also want to make sure that I can defend my capital in case I need to. That's why I'm keeping the composite bowman in there. Persia. And he is also very close to Assyria. Yeah, Assyria, Babylon, and Persia spawn like all extremely close to each other.
भारतीय जनता की ओर से मैं आपकी ओर दोस्ती
Gandhi doesn't even have writing? Come on now, you're slacking, Gandhi. I'm also going to be competing with Gandhi and settling Mount Kailash. There goes Great Library. Surprised Temple of Artemis isn't gone yet. Bishbalak wants marble. Well, it's not going to get it. I don't think there were even any sources of marble around here. I got a caravan, and so I could send that. Our highest gold is going to be Guangzhou. I'll send a trade route to them, and then I'll make them less likely to attack me. It doesn't mean she won't attack me, but yeah, it does take into account trade routes when it's assessing what it would lose by declaring war on you. Let's see, yeah, Persians can't found Bishbalak. No, Karakorum. Oh yeah, I should be working the Oasis, not the stone. That's a bit of a derp.
Sta offerta non sarà valida per tanto tempo. Penseghe.
Does he have horses? I don't read any of that yet.
मेरे दोस्त क्या
Mahera Ebishak Zip.
No. Because he only has one copy of cotton. He's not going to give it to me. China wants declaration of friendship. Yes. Ah, I can trade it for incense. Yes. That's good. Trade salt for incense. It's still entirely possible that China will backstab me, but yeah, there's Mount Kailash finally. But it'll make them less likely to. There's the snow here, which I'm not too excited about, but the Poor Tiles tweak mod actually makes it so snow hills get the base 2 production that normal hills do, and snow has 1 for base. So it's not totally terrible. Let's go hook up that other copper. I can actually grab another worker after that granary. You know, grab a settler, then a watermill. and higher difficulties, you don't want to invest too much into wonders, because it's just not worth it. The AI is very likely to build wonders before you even get the tech for it. Later on, I'm going to go after China, which won't be for a while, but I definitely do plan to go after China, probably around the time I get chivalry. Holy Complete Temple of Artemis. Yeah, like all three of those wonders that I could have built on turn 75, except the Mausoleum, are gone. Great Library and Stonehenge, they're both gone. Let's move here and here, just to get an idea of what's going on. Embassy with Rome. He's right south of Venice. Venice is a very defensible start location. Like, they've got a pretty epic choke point going on here. They got... I think there's, what, one tile that you can get through the mountains here. 3 tiles here. They've got a pretty epic choke point. It's really only Austria, Rome and maybe Austria that could actually attack Venice easily and win. There's another Persian city. Yeah, there's Delhi. Gandhi's not going to be too happy about my settling near him, but I can grab at his opinion. Copper could be. There's 2 gold. Do I want gold and faith or production? Library's gonna take way too long otherwise, so I'll just get the library faster. I mean, I guess I'm not in a huge rush because I'm not gonna be getting close to National College anytime soon, but I'd like to get started on other things, you know, like a granary, to get some extra growth. A worker. I might just grab a worker instead of the granary. That's probably a better idea. Yeah, let's grab a worker. There's barbarian camp there. This is what, 2 tiles away from being a coastal city. Did he just not know about this coast or what? I don't even know. Granary and the settler and watermill. I don't think Gandhi has seen Mount Kailash yet, but it's kind of isolated here. I don't know, he might have. Now, definitely plan to go down Patronage to get the Forbidden Palace later on. Even if I don't grab anything else from Patronage. And I might grab Theocracy and Reformation from Piety. Piety isn't a bad tree, it's just not good as your first tree. I could also go down Honor. There's quite a few options here. Definitely want to get at least the Patronage opener. Is this tile blocked? It might not be. I might be able to get through there. So, next turn. Alright. Move our warrior. So these first few turns aren't going to be terribly exciting, but things do get more interesting later on. Yeah, China has quite a few units around here, so I would not be surprised if they actually tried to forward settle me, or actually declare war on me. I do have a composite bowman. Not to that watermill, I'll probably grab city walls. But they're not gonna be able to do a lot with this army here. But they could do a pretty decent amount of damage. They could at least pillage my luxuries or something. So I probably shouldn't have stopped growing the city when it was so close to getting a new population. Like, what, 1 turn of the next citizen. So I could do 1 turn of watermill, start and get one of these golden faith tiles. That was also a bit of a derp. We found Kabul, a cultured city-state. So that's our second city-state, I believe? Yeah, because Kiev. I'm not going to win that culture quest, sadly. But that's not too surprising. So let's do 1 turn of watermill and then go back to the settler. Just to let the city grow. Here we go. The settler. I think I actually prefer faith over production. What would I be saving, like 1 or 2 turns maybe, so yeah. Well, more faith is never a bad thing. But let's actually go for the production instead. I already have a chance at my first great profit, I just need that chance to actually get me a profit. And I've already accumulated enough faith to actually get a chance at my first profit. So I should be able to find a religion soon. There is Greece. They don't have writing. Man, you people are slacking. Embassy, sure. So after construction, I think I'll grab philosophy, civil service, education, and chivalry. I believe it's gonna be the order. What? No. Don't want to declare war. God damn it, stop blocking the way with your units. Come on now. Settler will be done in 9 turns. Getting monarchy on the next turn, so that's nice. And we should be able to get aristocracy. Solar eclipse. Okay. Free faith. 50 turns is a bit long for my next policy, but pretty sure I'll be able to get. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to.
Sta offerta non
No,
sarà
fuck off. You want free copper? How about you go
동지여,
away?
우리는 상의해야 할 것이 많고 서로에게 얻을 수 있는 것이 많소.
306. Can I get a better deal from anyone? China is 314. Yeah, no. I'll probably just straight out buy a library in my 3rd city. $214 gold. So, gold, 1 gold per turn. 290 gold? Yeah, that's fine. There's my profit. And France won the culture. That's not too surprising. I don't know when they get their chateaus, but the unique improvement gives culture. So you can go meet Babylon. go grab a quarry on the stone. Could also grab a farm here. Found our religion. Catholicism and Eastern Orthodoxy were already founded. Let's found Taoism. Let's grab tithe. The AI does not seem to bother with tithe at all. It's a very nice one. Follower belief. Can also go for church property, but I think in the long run tithe will be better. Papal primacy wouldn't be terrible either. That would allow me, combined with patronage, to get infinitely friendly with city-states, but city-states won't be that much of an issue, I don't think. So, what's already taken? Cathedrals and pagodas are taken. So, do I have any wine or incense? Don't think I do. Let's grab mosques. Yeah, I don't have any wine or incense around here. There's a bit of incense around here, but it's not that much. And mosques are better than monasteries, I think. So, we got a religion. Nice. We're not able to grab pagodas. Not so great. But mosques are still one happiness, so that's not terrible. Exchange embassies. The Ottomans are pretty close to Syria as well. The Middle Eastern civs are packed really closely together. Babylon is still alive. Once Syria gets their siege towers, they're probably just gonna go rape Babylon.
Ireis considerar esta oferta.
No, I'm not giving you free gold. Go away. Let's take a let this library finish. And buy a library in my third city and go 3 cities National College. And then settle a 4th city after National College.
Tabshima etemuata Eshemme Anu.
Yeah, he went for Baidi. He grabbed culture and plantations. China doesn't even have a pantheon. Poor China. So this next settler, I could send him north to grab the furs. Would Mount Kailash have any unique luxuries? Where is it? This is it. I could settle on the snow hill and get the silk. Yeah, I could still get silk. Can I get the silk and the incense now? Persia has their unique units. Enemies been spotted near Beshbalik, whatever. Right, I'm working that hill to finish the library faster. I'm gonna grow the 30 some more. Maybe 18 turns. I could buy the iron. Yeah, okay, I'll buy the iron. To get more production here. China is friends with Siam. Yeah, we made declaration of friendship with the same leaders. I don't think China's gonna attack me, especially not when I'm sending a trade route to them, but it's always a possibility. I don't know. where this archer came from. But there's the mausoleum. Might have actually been able to build that, but I don't have any. I don't have enough stone or marble to really bother with that. The gold every time a great person is expended is nice, but it's not a very significant amount. Yeah, this archer's probably gonna start pillaging my shit, which is not fun. Yeah, I'm probably gonna need to unpillage that mine on the next turn.
मेरे दो
We need to start repairing the mine. You actually could lose happiness if the barbarian pillages that. That's very annoying. Yep, down 8 happiness, so that's not too great. But he doesn't have anywhere to go now, so he's just gonna die on the next turn. It's annoying, but I can deal with it. Be what, like 5 turns to repair it?
Ik geloof dat ik iets heb wat u...
Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, a lot of AIs went into piety. It's a pretty common opener for the AIs. Yeah, he just bombarded my archer. It's not gonna help him much. I'd like to know where that barbarian came from. There must be some camp in the fog of war. There's an archer here.
مرحبا أيها العجمي، أنا هارون الرشيد خليفة العرب. هلم إلي وحدثني عن.
There's Arabia. There's Mecca. Usually Arabia builds Petra. I'm surprised they didn't yet. I could have tried for Petra, but I didn't think it was worth it. I'd have to build it in Beshbalik. Decision available. Right, it's initiate attack reforms, but I need to spend 75 culture. To get 225 gold, I don't need more gold. That's not needed. So I definitely... Oh, there it is. Okay. Let's get out sending my composite bowman then. So that's gonna be kind of annoying, but I can deal with it. Goodbye, composite bowman and Beshbalik. Or I could just be... The barbarian's gonna capture it anyway, so not much point buying my way to the camp. I really shouldn't be wasting this much money just to get rid of the camp anyway. It's gonna be annoying to get rid of, but I could also buy another composite bowman in Beshbalik. And yeah. It's such a waste buying composite bowman. No, I don't need to. Because I need to buy a library. How much is it gonna cost me? Yeah, library would be $550. I need to save my money for a library. Leave. Turfan is the next city that I'm going to found. Yeah, Korea completed the Great Lighthouse. Actually, Napoleon completed the pyramids. I could try for the Hanging Gardens. After philosophy, they'll grab mathematics, and If Hanging Gardens isn't taken, then I'll try for it. Then after that, I'll need... what? Horseback riding... drama and poetry, horseback riding, and currency for civil service. I could potentially drive Petra if it's not taken, but I would honestly be surprised if Petra isn't taken by the time I actually get to currency. Get aristocracy and 39 turns, so I'm probably not going to be getting it in time to actually have benefit the National College, but it's not bad honestly either way. 10 turns till the city grows. Not amazing, but not terrible. Right, there's this camp. No, that's not a camp. I don't know, there was a camp around here somewhere. Declaration of friendship with Ram. I don't think the Ottomans will be able to kill that spearman with a scout, but I really hope they don't, like, try and snipe the camp from me and just steal my settler. That'd be so annoying if that happened. But I think it's a risk I could take. Yeah, he moved away. Yeah, so he definitely won't be able to capture the settler or the camp on his next turn. Jerusalem, and they want this camp. Oh, okay, it's over here. Jerusalem is religious, but they're not allied with anyone. There's a worker. Could try and get that worker. Maybe. Looks like Assyria managed to get another city, but Babylon... oh, no, Babylon got another city somewhere. Right, continue that farm. Then I could grab the iron and sell it to someone. Then I could grab more farms. Yeah, someone added a Reformation belief. Yeah, he wants that camp, but I'm not having any of it. It's my settler, you asshole. Send this to Guangzhou. Archbog is 26 turns to grow. I'm tempted to try and kill that spearman, but it's probably not the best idea ever. I really hope that Gandhi does not
मेरे दोस्त
settle Mount Kailash, but he isn't so far, so he might not actually know where it is. It's definitely in a pretty isolated spot. I just know where it is because of previous experience with this map. Yeah, I definitely need to get an escort for that settler. Might be able to buy my way to that salt afterwards, but my plan for conquering is I'm just gonna raise Guangzhou. Like once I attack China, which is obviously not gonna be until I get a couple of Keshiks going, but going to raise Guangzhou. Then I will go for Shanghai and Beijing. So these are both pretty decent cities. I get a lot of salt out of this. There's even another city up there, it looks like. Yeah, Bismarck got the Hanging Gardens, alright. Yeah, they have 4 cities. there's the watermill. There's Nineveh. This warrior isn't amazingly useful right now, but I could explore some more around here. I did what I could with this scout, but there's just not much I'm gonna be able to do with him. He's basically trapped until one of the guys gets civil service.
Wederom gegroet. Ja?
One of us can need civil service, but then we can trade mutual open borders, which isn't going to be an issue with the European civs. For sure, I already knew where Warsaw was. Yeah, it's right here. Yeah, there's quite a bit of dyes. They're already selling each other's though. I can go through city-state territory. City walls. Yeah. I can rep Coliseum for some extra happiness. Grab the iron and sell it. So I'm already got some decent tiles that I can be working. So how would I get over to Kailash? It's right here and one still here. So yeah, I could just go through those mountains. Gandhi would settle that eventually, probably, but I don't think he even knows where Kailash is right now. And Kailash gives happiness, so the city actually won't be as much of a happiness hit as a normal city would be. We'll get deer with that city, which would be pretty good with the granary. This way, I believe? There's a unit on that tower right now, but yeah, this is where I would go to do that. Yep, I'm friends with Austria. Scout, what can you do? Explore some more? Sure, why not? Here, just be going through these mountains here, so in like 4 or 5 turns, should be able to sell the next city. Bashbalk is done with its library. Beginning philosophy in 3 turns. I'm just gonna straight out buy the library. Difference, I think I prefer less food and extra golden faith. And yeah, I can't really get through here right now. Sent him down through Africa. I don't actually know if this is Africa, but this might just be the Arabian Peninsula, not actually Africa, but you never know. Yeah, it was Oracle. Actually, completely forgot about Oracle.
There is only one good.
I get a couple turns in National College in before I actually settle that city, but nah, I don't need to. Finish those city walls, just in case China does decide to attack me after all. Now every civ gets 2 unique decisions, but these don't seem like they're amazing decisions. Well, extra trade route isn't bad. I might go for that. It's 150 culture. So, not something that we're going to be doing right now. Oh, there's a barbarian archer, okay. So this is Kailash, this is where I'm gonna settle. I'm not gonna be working Kailash immediately anyway. So it's okay that I don't have it in my borders immediately. I need to kill that archer though, because he's gonna be annoying. Oh, okay, he moved. That's fine then. So yeah, I'll settle on this hill, I'll be able to get an observatory in all 3 of these cities. And then after National College, I could settle a 4th city to the north. Because getting all those furs would be nice. I won't be able to get an observatory if I settle the furs, but an extra luxury is always nice. There's Byzantium. So where are they? They're right near the Ottomans. That brute can't actually get to me. So let's sell the city. Let's buy deer and buy the library. So, what do I want first? Probably a granary because it's going to be deer, and those are going to benefit. Could actually one-shot that archer. Now that I have the garrison bonus of city bombardment. Box getting a worker. Yeah, let's get started on National College. Usually want to aim by for National 3 or 4 cities in National College by turn 100 standard speed. And I'm playing an epic speed, so that'd be the equivalent of turn 150, so I'm actually on track to achieve that. Which is pretty good. I'm not always able to get the National College as early as I need to, but I'm doing pretty good. Can't kill the brute in one turn, but I can do significant damage. I believe it's this camp here that they're coming from. I'm gonna be finishing the iron. The rest don't even make it any money, so no, I'm not giving you free money. Yeah, because you have tons of friends, they ask you for help a lot, which is kind of annoying. But, oh well. Fortify this composite bowman here. After National College, grab a temple or a composite bowman. also send the composite bowman back towards my capital because I only really needed it to escort my settler anyway, but I don't think China's gonna attack me. Enemy spotted? Oh yeah, that's the brute. Just kill him with the archer to get some extra experience. Normally there's a cap on how much experience you can get from barbarians, but I have a mod that removes that, so can actually get closer to my next promotion. Could even theoretically farm my way up to like logistics or +1 range off of barbarians, but that would take a while. I grab some production from the copper. I grab another farm. Let's grab another farm. So, I'm sure one of you wants iron. Yep, China. I know you want my iron. Give me your money. 2 iron is going to be 135 gold. Yeah. Every strategic resource is valued at 45 gold per on standard speed, which is 67 gold on epic speed. And Attila declared war on Babylon. Oh, that's where Babylon's other city is. He wants to get rid of this city here. Yeah, part of Attila's unique ability is that his cities use. He doesn't have any city name lists. He doesn't have any city name list of his own. He just uses other Civs cities' names. So he has an Aztec city right here. Yeah, there's like Aztec city right in the middle of Russia, because logic. And yeah, like 1 turn and the city's already down to red health. It's 48 hit points. You can actually see that with enhanced user interface. Like 1 turn and the city's already down to red health. That is the power of Attila's battering rams. Yeah, major defeat. Not gonna try that. Yeah, my scout already is trapped in here. So there's mathematics. Well, on the next turn. Oh, there's a barbarian horseman? That's annoying. I don't have 350 that I would need to actually buy a spearman. I could pick this up for 90 culture. I would delay aristocracy by 9 turns, but it's not like National College would be benefiting from it anyway, so screw it, let's pick it up. Let's buy a spearman. Then use City Bombard with the garrison bonus. I don't like delaying my tradition finisher too much because it also gives free aqueducts and extra growth in your first 4 cities, but only delaying it by like 9 turns, so it's not too bad. That'd be like, I don't know, 6 turns on the standard speed. We're getting a golden age in 3 turns, that'll actually be faster. Can I one-shot him? No. But I kill him with my spearmen. So the spearmen get a huge bonus versus mounted units. Speaking of mounted units, Kashyyyks are amazing because they actually count as a ranged unit and not a mounted unit, and so pikemen and spearmen don't actually get their bonus against the Kashyyyks. The same applies for Arabia's camel archers, which are pretty similar idea. Takes a long time to move around in this jungle. Yeah, we're gonna be getting National College in 17 turns. So that's pretty good. Am I working both the UACs? I am. Yeah, the iron's actually out of range, so I'll probably work the farm with my next citizen. And we're on the golden age! Yay! So what? Bishbalik grew to this iron now, okay. Let's actually work that iron because it'll give me faith. 7 turns to grow, nice. I'll grab a shrine in here. Yeah, things will just take so long. I really need to focus on growth. There's a horseman near Turfin. That's no fun. But Golden Age means extra money and extra production, so that's nice. Karakoram is actually the only city that I kind of get any kind of garrison, so it's not too great. Beast Hunt, gain 43 production or get 68 Golden Age points. Let's gain some production. It's what, like 2 turns that I saved? Can I actually kill the hand axe on this turn? No. I could still attack him, but I wouldn't be able to kill him. Yeah, let's get some experience for our spearmen.
मेरे दोस्त, क्या इस इंतजाम में आपकी दिलचस्पी है?
Does anyone else have some gold? They can sell it to Portugal. Looks like they had the most gold. I could also sell for another luxury.
Mahera, heb je ketsip?
I could also sell it for 7 gold per turn.
Ireis considerar esta oferta?
Nah. I like flood gold better, because you get a better deal. 290 and 1 gold per turn? Yep. Oh, this is my deal with China, I think, that expired. Oh. China's actually at war with Korea. Interesting. I didn't realize that China had already backstabbed Korea. But yeah, like, that's what I was saying before. China can be known to backstab people. I could totally steal a worker from Ram. It's so tempting to just steal a worker. So I got some population. Was that in? That was in Karakoram. Okay. Korea denounced the Huns. Nobody's announcing China. Not that it would anyway, but it probably wouldn't extend my declaration of French with Being friends with China started hurting my relations with other civs. I think I prefer the gold. Okay, yes, this doesn't actually go down into Africa. Wait, this might here. So, what's going on? There's a brute there? Okay. Well, a brute will be easy. And let's heal up for a couple turns. Heal up Beshbalak, which is now 4 population. Right. Let's work the copper. I think making income is fine. Let's speed up that worker, so I can start getting some farms. Then I could grab a Coliseum, yeah. Right, you go see if there's a way down into Africa from here. I don't remember exactly how to get to Africa, to be perfectly honest. No, I'm not declaring war on Attila. You people really do not like Attila. Oh, he actually kept the city. But yeah, a bunch of people denounced Attila. There's a horseman. Whatever. Let's get a quarry. Give that tile some extra production. Will I be getting civil service anytime soon? Not really. Now I'm not declaring war on Attila. China's still at war with Korea. Could probably bribe him to declare war on Ram. Once they're done with Korea, that is. There's a barbarian camp. I could probably get rid of that camp. But is it really worth it? I don't think so. Anyway, we're mostly healed up on this composite bowman, and I just realized this was kind of a derp. But I'll finish the granary and then go back to whatever else I was working. I'm gonna get quite a bit of money. I could just buy a Coliseum somewhere. So what would that make? 7 turns? 10? I could buy the deer. Coliseum would be 680, so that's not an option. I could also buy 2 shrines instead. Right, I already know Beshbalak. Get a farm or make this for production. Yeah, get a farm. Greenery and then ground. Judiciary court, I don't need the magistrates. Grab a Coliseum first. How many do I have? 1 magistrate? causes, 4 happiness, 1 culture, and extra golden age length. That's not terrible. I might do that. Yeah, I can pretty easily kill that archer. Keep trading with China. I can grab sailing pretty quickly for the trade route. Could grab... Probably want to grab the Writer's Guild at some point. This will give me my free amphitheater too. Grab engineering for the aqueducts, but that'll delay civil service, so nah. Well, I still think it's worth it. It's on the way to machinery or chivalry anyway. Then after chivalry, I'll grab metal casting for workshops. Again, I can purchase my mosque for, which gives me 1 happiness, 2 culture, 3 faith. Nice. So I'm getting 14 culture per turn now. That's pretty good. National calls will be done in 2 turns. My cities are growing pretty nicely for the most part. What was that? Statue of Zeus. Surprised that wasn't gone earlier.
What is...
New decisions. That's this one. 450 gold and 1 magistrate. Wait, is this the new one? No, that's codified laws because I got 300 culture now. I think I'll pass on that for now. Nice, I actually got Barrage 3 on the Composite Bowman.